Everyone, as we mentioned at the top of the hour, Governor Sununu is expanding unemployment benefits to help Granite Staters whose jobs are affected now by the coronavirus outbreak. And we know there are a whole lot of questions about how to receive help. Richard Lavers, who is the Deputy Commissioner of the New Hampshire Unemployment Security, is good enough to be here with us live now to help answer some of your questions. And these questions, sir, have been sent in via our WMUR Facebook page, so they are directly from viewers. So a lot to get to, so let's jump right in if you don't mind. So first off, we've heard from a lot of folks who have had some trouble today getting through on the phone or accessing the website. So obviously you've got a lot of people trying to get on all at the same time. So what's going on to fix that?
And certainly a lot of traffic today, both on the phone and on the website. I can tell you on the website side that those issues were rectified probably within the first half an hour of experiencing those issues. It was really a bandwidth issue that was resolved immediately. And then as I checked throughout the day, as I was testing the system myself, I was able to get onto the website, get onto the claim application throughout the day. There were some peak volume times. You might notice that you would get an error message, but if you refreshed and tried immediately again, most instances I noticed I was able to then get right onto the application itself and move along. On the call side, I really have to give a big thank you to the dedicated state employees who were able to stand up a call center that the Governor Sununu had wanted to set up so that it was available right away to make sure that individuals had those options to get information on these new benefits that he announced today. We received over 2,200 calls in that call center today. The call center is going to be open until 8 o'clock this evening. We'll be back open again tomorrow morning starting at 8 o'clock, again with dedicated state employees from all across state government.
Okay, excellent. Okay, Mackenzie is asking, a lot of first-time filers might want to know this in particular. How do I go about filing unemployment? My work is closed for at least a week, so how does that process work?
Okay, so first and foremost, the governor has suspended the waiting week. New Hampshire was one of 40 states across the country with a waiting week that would delay your ability to access those benefits. Governor recognized with this crisis we needed to do something about that, and he suspended the waiting week. So individuals, as soon as they experience partial or total unemployment, so if their hours are reduced or their hours are eliminated entirely, can go on to that application, go on to our website at nhes.nh.gov, fill out the registration, fill out that initial application, then there'll be instructions to file a continued claim, and then through the acquisition of information from the individual, information about their work history in the prior 5 quarters, we're going to be able to determine what exactly their weekly benefit amount is, and then we're going to be turning those around quickly to get those benefits paid.
Excellent. About 20 seconds left. Let me try to get one more question in. This is from Susan. Are there any plans to extend unemployment benefits for those whose benefit is nearly expired in light of the virus?
Well, right now we're really working at those individuals that are new to the system. We understand there could be individuals who had a prior claim. If they are able to start a new benefit year, meaning that that prior benefit year had come to a close, they could have new eligibility. And we're hopeful that with what is going to get passed out of the federal government, we'll be able to see some additional benefits through a disaster unemployment program.
Okay, great information. Richard Lavers, we're going to ask you to stand by if you don't mind. We're going to get back to you with some more questions that came in via our WMUR Facebook page coming up in the next half hour. So thanks again. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you.